Hello, chat. Where am I? What the hang on. Where am I? Wait a minute. What? Where the fuck? Hold up. Something not working. Why is my... Okay, there I am. Okay. Um... Wait. And I have this paused. Oh, okay, it looks like it's fine. Hello, I had to friggin... I kept getting notifications being like, the frames aren't good on your stream. They look fine right now, so, let's hope it stays that way. To grab my game. And then... Where is it? Oh my god. I'm bad streamer, Get out of my face. Bring this up. And then... There. Okay. It says that there is something in the gallery, which I want to... There's spoilers, so... There's spoilers. Get out of here. I don't want spoilers. Okay. So, if you weren't here, we did the first trial, and then we also did the first half of the second trial. It says my frames... Beautiful. Thank you. Is the stream, like, lagging? It keeps saying my frames are low. I'd have to stop streaming, though. What do I have open? Closing that. I need that open. Okay. So, last time we played the first game, or we played the first trial, and then the first half of the second trial. And the second trial was where, Mia, who was Phoenix Wright's, like, the person who trained him, she died, and her sister's being accused of her murder. And we have brought to the table that it was like a two-person thing. So, like, there was the murderer and an accomplice. And then we stopped on day 2 of the trial. So, that's where we are now. Mr. Wright! You were amazing in there! Really? Oh my god, my voice acting so bad! I think I might be your... I have to learn how to read again. I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Heh. I keep getting this notification. There's nothing I can... I can't close anything else. I don't know, just, like, tell me if the stream is, like, fucked up. Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool, too. Yeah, I love Edgeworth. Huh? face of his with his eyes wide and trembling. Bro, does she have a crush on him? It sends shivers down my spine. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. I don't know why that was hard for me to read. A lead? That man with Miss May, he's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. Yeah. I don't know, I don't think flirting with everyone's gonna get her places. I don't know what I'm watching, but I'm here for it. Oh my god, I keep getting this fucking notification. We are playing Ace Attorney. Also, if the stream is like lagging, please tell me. I keep getting a notification about it on Streamlabs, and I don't really know. I guess I could actually just like look at it. Hang on. Wait. No, it looks fine right now. I'm so concerned that my stream is fucked up, bro. Whatever, okay. We are playing Ace Attorney. It is the second half of the second trial. She's probably in the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time reading. Actually, it's probably because I have dyslexia. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... ... Maybe so. He killed her! He killed Mia! I was gonna say Maya. Fuck the developers, they made their names too similar, bro. Sis. Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. That'd be, like, actually really fast, though. I'm counting on you. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. The victim dodged... She wouldn't have been able to see it, though. That's what I've been thinking, bro. There is something wrong with it. I don't know how much good this one will do me at all. At all now. She wouldn't have been able to see it from the window. Okay. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong to that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. Fucking... To be continued. You know, maybe I should have ended my last stream right there, but like... That's fine. It's too late. Wait. No, I don't need to save again. September 7th, 3:11 p.m. Detention Center, visitors room. This bitch. This bitch again! I hate her!
Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in
such a dank place like this. I don't know, it feels weird having this face say that to me, but whatever.
It's really quite moving.
Not you stinky lawyer, I hope you die! That's how I feel about you. I think you should die. I hate you so much. This bitch again, I hate her.
Well, hello.
I hate her. She's a fucking liar. She was an accomplice. I know it. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. Yeah, actually. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Shut the fuck up. You got yourself into this mess, so now you have to accept the consequences. God. Haven't you done enough questioning, you Spiky? That's such a bad insult. Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. No, actually, I think he's fine.
So, what is it you wish to ask me then?
For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? I wonder that too. This music is great. That man. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. ... Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on.
No way, Jose.
Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Okay.
Okay.
Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone?
Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal.
Well, that's what I think in a decent amount of states that is illegal. It concerns me that you are so good with that voice. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I'm no voice actor, but, I don't know. Tapping... Yeah, okay, so that's... tapping people's phones is a crime. Thank you for the follow. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May.
Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school,
That creep. This woman is impossible to talk to. Yeah. Also, that's just kind of common knowledge. Say, why are you so angry? You know, I think I can take a wild guess why she's angry. I mean, you don't look like a bad person. See, that's just how it be sometimes. People can fool you by how they look. For all you know, I am a fucking 50-year-old man. I'm not, but I could be. Oh, that does it. Oh, that does it. Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer! Bottom? I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just me? Probably just you because you're fucking poking holes. Great, so this is like VR chat, wonderful. Yeah, pretty much. You never know. I could be fucking the monster that lives under your bed. That would be creepy though. Is there anything I have that I could like? Let's see.
Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts. So get lost because, well, I'm not cooperating.
Thanks, I noticed. Yeah, okay, she's... I have a feeling she's not gonna give me anything. September 7th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Hello, bellboy. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help Gatewater's rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation. Oh, he's doing the, like, well, hello, fellow kids thing. Take a sip of the water. Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge premium for a room. Of course, it will be great for business. I don't... That's... Hydrate. Take a drink of water. Took a drink of water. Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. Is this really what you want your hotel to be famous for, though?
Hello!
We play an Ace Attorney again. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do you want to be known for this? Like, that's... Why do you want to... Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are an honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. I just don't understand. Why do you want to be known for that? Talk about Miss May. About Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. No, you didn't. No, you didn't, though. She'd do it, I said. The what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. He's one of those people. The man with May. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. Yeah, he's pretty friggin' weird. If you had a photo of that man, I'm sure... Wait. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo? Okay, so I have to fucking get a photo. Maybe Miss May has it? Maybe? Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as... Oh god, he's gonna say something about, like, let's name it to the Murder Hotel. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gate... I knew it. Why do you want to be known as the hotel where a murder took place? That's... You know, I actually have a weirdly relevant story. My birthday's the week after yours. That's cool. But I actually have a very relevant story to this. When I was like probably around 6 years old, a murder took place in the apartment complex that I lived in. This was like a very rough, small part of the state which I used to live in. Very, like, rough. And, yeah, there was a murder in my apartment complex. Like, as I got older, I was like, I just heard this when I was younger, and I was just like, oh, that's so cool. But then when I got older, I was just like, is this just, like, a thing, or was this, like, a rumor? So I had to Google it. I had to Google the exact place where I used to live, and there was, in fact, a murder that happened while I was living there, and I'm pretty sure there were multiple murders that took place in this janky-ass apartment complex. Like, different years and stuff, and I'm just like, holy shit, this place was so fucking dangerous, and I was going out as, like, a 6-year-old and playing at night. Like, did they take place while you lived there? One murder did. Like, the other... I think there was, like, another one that happened that didn't take place when I lived there. But, yeah, one murder took place in my apartment complex when I was, like, 6. I don't live anywhere near there anymore. I live in a completely different state. But, like... Yeah. That was it was very crazy to, like, actually, like, whenever I think back to that, I'm just like, what the... That's really crazy. Okay. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. I don't think he'll know anything about this. I'm sorry. All I could think about during the trial was the hotel. I wasn't paying much attention to the evidence. Okay. Wait, hang on. Oh, well, that's gonna take longer. Salmon? A bottle and 2 glasses rest on the table. Why hasn't he cleaned these up by now? He's gonna... Yep, he's keeping everything there. Jesus Christ. I beg your pardon, sir, but if you could please refrain from touching those. It's part of the decor. I call it the last drink. Before the murder! This is such a dick move, though. Like, someone died and you're just, like, capitalizing off of it? Like, oh, I don't care about the victim. I just care about money. Pretty realistic, though. We'll be famous. The talk of the hotel industry. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Nice weather again today. I can see the Fanco law offices, of course. Ah, yes. We plan to install a telescope at that window, of course. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of a view to kill. Okay. Okay. ... Just kidding, sir. Oh. Really, really. By that look in his eyes, I'd say he was more than serious. Yeah, he definitely was. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Yes. Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. Anything else in here? Oh, there's still a screwdriver stuck in that drawer. Please leave that as it is, sir. That's the drawer of terror. Hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. It's set to become one of the most popular attractions here. You don't know that'll happen, though. This dude is weird. This guy's serious. I don't believe it. Is it a plant? A vase, as expected. I'm not good with flower names, except maybe tulips and sunflowers. Yeah. Nothing. Yeah. Suppose here then. September 7th, Grossberg Law Offices. Huh, looks like Grossberg is out today. I'll get... His painting's gone. His prized painting is gone. What? Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason? Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on the wall? Yeah. It was a painting of... Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting, anyhow. A table for clients. Elegant ebony case. An elegant ebony case. And if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Yep. Expensive potted plant. Solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished with luster. What's this? Old photos? There are 2 lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 incident. Exhibit A, DL6 incident. Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. There might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. I wonder if... I don't know. A photo lies on the desk. Pink. He's also in pink. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took. Swap photos. I think I'll swap. Let's go back to here and ask Bellboy. Take a look at this photo. ... That's him, detective. Yes! I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. That's basically what I was gonna say. Without a doubt. This was the man who checked in with Miss April May. I knew it! Yes! How about I write in affidavit swearing that that's him? An affidavit? This guy's way too excited about it. Sure. Well, sure, why not? Yes! I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. What? Do I have to Google it? No. I'll just live in the dark. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. Okay. Not even Miss May could play dumb to this. Ooh, okay. Let's... Wait, wrong one. No more photos on the desk. Interesting. Okay. So I can't go back in. You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now? What do you mean? Basically, you sign a document that states something is correct, so it's legally binding. Like, you sign a document that says someone... okay. Thank you. Okay, so he was basically just being like... Yeah, this is... I am certain this was the guy. Okay. You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. Can you come up with some better, more creative insults? That's like preschool level. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. No! No! Don't do that! Phoenix, I love your spiky hair. Present. Have a look at this. Look, I've said several times I'm not telling you ... Where did you? Aha! A reaction. Okay. Confirmed. He is related. I mean... Yeah. This is him, isn't it?
What? Who? When? Why?
It is him. This is a man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder.
No! That's not right.
Nice try, Miss Cooperative.
Do you have any proof that it was him? Yeah, proof. Show me some proof.
I'm so close. Could you have a look at this?
What's that?
The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw. Such as the man who checked in with you. Or such as the man you checked in with. Was most definitely this guy. She's not happy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Ease her fears. Okay, she's vulnerable now. I should be gentle. Miss May, it would be easy for me to hand this affidavit to the police. If they get involved, wouldn't your boss be even more inconvenienced? All I want is to have a little chat with him. You won't tell me? ...
Is that all you have to say?
Yes.
If it's so easy for you to get the police involved, then why don't you? Somehow, I think you're not up to it.
Show them a little kindness and they jump all over you. That had the opposite effect of what I hoped. Dang it.
Aw,
Smirk.
poor little warrior. And you were so close.
This isn't working. I think I've worn out this piece of paper's usefulness. Damn it! The bellboy's affidavit discarded. The man in this photo is the one I want. Why did April May not want to talk about it? She must know him. Let's go here. I don't think there would be anything else. September 7th, Fay & Co. Law Offices. Looks like forensics is taking the day off today. Detective Gumshoes is nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to look around, though. The sky is blue, and so am I. There's the hotel right across the way. Mia's favorite potted plant. Soft water it now. Old movie poster, apparently. This desk, perfectly clean as always. One thing that's missing is Mia. Can cram more legal books in here, even if you wanted to. All the cases that the chief worked on are filed here. Some of the files are missing. That's important. That's important. There's nothing else here, though. Maybe. Oh! He's back. Aha, you again. Hello, Mr. Grossberg. Well. You are quite the thing, my boy. My boy. Excuse me? The trial. He was there? Reminded me of myself when I was a youth. I guess something got passed down through Mia. Maybe? It brings back memories, it does. Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon. Okay. I apologize. It was all a bit too much for me, my boy. Seeing you today, I appreciate the reminiscing, but I'd much rather you gave me some information. Today's trial. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? What? I think that was supposed to be why was that? Whatever. Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. Someone's interfering. If you were that worried about it, why didn't you offer to defend her? Your refusal. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. Maybe I can find something that will inspire him to talk. That painting. The other day, I'm sure there was a big painting. I'm sure there was a big painting on that wall. Well, you know what I mean. Anywhere? Anyway, where did it go? Ah, yes, well, I got rid of it. Got quite tired of the... You said that it was like your prized possession. Sold it, you see. Yes, that's right. Sold it? I'm not sure I'd buy that. Wasn't that painting rather important to you? Did something happen? I don't see how that's any of your business. Please, speak no more of that accursed painting. I didn't, mumble. Interesting. This was on his desk. Excuse me, I was wondering about this photograph. Where did you get that? I borrowed it. Well, give it back at once. Mr. Grossberg, tell me about the man in this photo. He may have been in that hotel room with April May on the night of the murder. Do you know something about him? Anything? Very well. I'll tell you what I know. Ooh. However, you didn't hear it from me if you follow. Oh, okay. I see. He's afraid. He's afraid of him, I think. I follow. That man is Mr. Wright. Okay. He's the president of Blue Corp. Okay. White. Blue Corp. There's something like a detective agency, right? They're information pros. They sell information, you see, sensitive information. Despite his name, Mr. White has the blackest reputation of any man in this country. Should you run across him, watch what you say. You wouldn't want him digging up any dirt on you. Selling information sounds like blackmail. Probably. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? I suppose. Mr. Red White at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. Even if April May couldn't have done it, he could have. Time to take action. Photograph returned to Mr. Grossberg. Now I must ask you to leave. I need to think about things alone. Okay. Okay. This isn't very blue. The CEO's office. What's with the surreal decor? That's the painting! Welcome, please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? There he is. Your name, what's your name? I'm sure those are rings, but it looks like brass knuckles. I was just inquiriably asking the title that you go by. Oh my god. Right, Phoenix Wright. Inquiriably? Okay, so I'm not the only one who's fucking... Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendifer... Oh, he makes up words. Okay. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giant-esque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? Wait, does he have a... He has... Oh my god, Oh, you know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of General Armstrong from Fullmetal Alchemist. That's what he looks like. Or, like, any JoJo's Bizarre Adventure character. I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. Is he American, perchance? Is he American by any chance? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I am not used to conversing, right? Yeah, conversing with the wordly challenged. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You are the attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? Ooh. He knows. He knows me. That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? Okay. I think he's on. I think he's on to us. I think he's on to us, chat. No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer, quote-unquote mighty lawyer, have with a man such as myself? Yipes. This guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. I'm terribly sorry, but that doesn't really seem to concern me at all. Okay. Miss May. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. Okay, so that's why she's wearing pink. Probably. She's my... Secretariat? Just say secretary. Whatever. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done. You mean the wiretap? Indeed. She's paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties, but I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. I highly doubt that. It was ineffable that she would do this. Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. Night of murder. The night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. What? My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Okay. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy stated on record that he does remember seeing you very clearly. ... No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases, I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness's stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? Okay. You should have seen the same thing as April May. Unless he wasn't there. Oh ho ho. The police, the corpse. To me, they are mere toys. Playthings for my amusement? That checks out. Blue Corp. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future. You might say, we are the future. Okay. Sell information? In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. Ah, in case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. Yeah, I picked up on that. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. Okay. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. I mean, you do got like blue gems and the polka dot eyes, or polka dot tie and the blue eyes. So, there's not much blue here, though. Fantabulistic. Okay, yeah. I thought that was... Okay. Fantabulistic, is it not? Can you speak normally, bro? There's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. I've seen it before. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Oh? Just yesterday, actually. Your point being? My point is simple, or rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong was it? He's just... I don't like this guy. Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Is he threatening me? Worth nothing. Zilch. Zippo. Nada. Just like that sorry excuse of an attorney Grody Burger. What? Oh my god. He was threatening me. He just assaulted me. Holy shit. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it. For it is you who will be found guilty? Of what? Doing my job? What? In my exposition, the police, the courts, they do all my bidding. So you say, but I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your, compensation. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume. Mr. Grossberg's, yes. Then you must ask him, why is that painting of his hangs here? Why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you? Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go on, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. Huh? Oh, thank you for the raid! Hi, we are playing, Ace Attorney. This is the second half of the second trial. So, we are gathering more evidence. Okay. Huh, I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat? Ahem! Hi, we're here to get some legal advice on totally not illegal things that we did. How am I today? I'm doing good! How was your stream? I hope it was good. Jump. I don't know what that says. Jumping Jehoshaphat's. We'll go with that. It was great, had a lot of fun, I'm glad. Everyone is welcome here. Oh, you. What's wrong? You looked so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. Wait. Oh, I didn't need to... Do I have anything? Let's go back to the detention center. Vigilante, octopus, VTuber. Now this is an interesting combination of words that I've not encountered before, and you had my attention, but now you have my curiosity. Yeah, I don't, to be honest, I took a lot of inspiration from, Deadpool, because I am big Deadpool fan. Hehe, I love Wade Wilson. But, a lot of my concept and my lore is kind of inspired by Deadpool. Also, just, I don't know, I aspire to be to have the same chaotic, vulgar energy of Deadpool. So, I am very much, like, inspired by him. That was a lot of my inspiration behind my concept. Oh, hang on. I wanted to stream with this one. So you're like a superhero anti-hero? Yeah. So I kind of like that. I'm not opposed to murder if it's if it's for the greater good. I'm overall law-abiding, but I'll be non-law-abiding if I must. Apparently, Miss April May is in questioning. I doubt they'll let me talk to her tomorrow. Okay. Chaotic neutral, then? Yeah. No. Examine? Maybe I have to... What is this desk? Oh, what the f... What? Wait a minute. Wait, that's his That's him? What the fuck? Okay. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk. My, this is quite the thing. It is modeled on my body. See, yep, okay, I was right. That is certainly a choice of decor. Thank you for the follow. I think this dude may be a bit full of himself. I mean, he's like literally back there like holding up the fucking the thing, the blue corp thing. Maybe. Well, does it sleek? Rounded shirt, not inspiring? No, it's just weird. While I know a lot of people like that, I don't know if maybe covers it anymore at this point. Dude, this dude's weird. A statue of a man holding up the world. The blue corpse sign certainly stands out enough. The model for the man is, of course, Mr. White. Truly a work of art, but probably too beauticious? How am I supposed to say that? That's not a word. Probably too beauticious for you to appreciate, correct? I think it's a little too beauticious for just about anyone to appreciate. An impressive lineup of trophies. Judges special runner-up, best participation. Judges cooperation award, special good tripod. What? Words judges and special kind of stand out. Beauticious. I think this guy is pretty fucking weird. Haven't I seen this somewhere? Ridiculosity. I have no interest in anything but originals. That right there is a bona fide original. Worth 5 million for sure. No clues here. Big window. This is the top floor of a 20-story building. The view is quite presidential. Talked about everything here. Would you be kind enough to cease your inane chattering and vacate the premises? Let me put it in language you understand. Shut up and get out. I have nothing more to say. Okay. Let's move back here. Nope. Funny that I want to open red. Maybe I have to go through all these again, but... Oh, here. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit something been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it. You see, it's just that big painting. That man's vocabulary is hipudid. Upid. Hideous plus stupid. Yeah, agreed. Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? When you said you had no intention of parting with, well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office. So, you noticed. Kinda hard not to. I suppose I should have guessed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you said? Yeah. Yeah. Yes. And I know what it is. He's blackmailing you. Your lovers. I noticed that too late. I should have clicked that one. All the words I sent, lol, the words I sent were from in my pocket on accident. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail. Yup. I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well, this may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Maya's you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate. What's he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years. All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this. But I am arresting Red White. but arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. I love the lore of your VTuber, by the way. I'm a bit of a lore nerd just in general. Thank you. Yeah, I spent a couple hours just like thinking about like how to like fucking type it all out. But I've spent like a while just like thinking about it, like adding little things. So like I have it all in my head and I was just like, oh, how do I like get this out? I'm not much of a writer, but I think I did a good job on it. Oh god, there's a fly. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. Does he, by any chance, have anything on Edgeworth? Maybe. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. The DL6 incident. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than a shortening code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. This is really... Yeah, putting it out on paper is the difficult part. Plenty of good ideas in the old noggin. Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah. I'm very proud of what I managed to come up with, though. I received a request from a spirit medium. A medium? Her name was Misty... That's their mom! That's the mom! Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating the murder at the bequest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This was what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. Reason for blackmail. Why were you blackmailed over this? DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense the police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Ooh. You should be proud, it's pretty good. Sorry for the slow response. Like, half doing so. That's okay, but, thank you. Yeah, I am very proud of it, but I was also, like, putting it on my fucking card. I was just like, oh, I feel like this is not going to be the best. I'm glad my lore has been received well. It's funny looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? A through I. See if there's record. Let's see if there's a record in this file that catches my eye. A, B, F. Misty Faye, that's Mia and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Read it. I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite, who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... the record stops there. So Mia knew Grossberg. Okay. Let's see, J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim through all this. Skim. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest parts here. S. Ew. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in the... White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Newspaper clipping added to court record. Article about politician's suicide. The word white is written at the top. I do have to head out. Just went past midnight here. Time for bed. Thank you. You have a lovely rest. Thank you for stopping by. Okay. Let's see where. Let's see if. Nope. I just realized I got a follow and I don't think I said thank you. Oops. I don't think there'd be anything there. No, okay. Let's see here. Oh, there's stuff. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent? There's no point in asking someone this crooked, straight question. I need some evidence. That's ammo. What's wrong? Is something stuck on my face? Why, yes, there's my eyes and my nose and my mouth. But of course I jest. You need not restrain your mirth, my friend. It is okay to indulge in my cosmopolitan sense of humor. I will not think less of you. Okay. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I'd better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then one day word got leaked to the press. The very next day he took his own life. And this concerns me. How? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She had a file with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with one single word. Or with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. Yeah, that's him. You were involved in all the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're right. You are absolutely right. I should be looking for the killer now. And actually, I've done better. I found him. He's sitting right in front of me. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office? We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office? Of course, sir. One moment. White, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor? I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I'd change my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed but could be violent. What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Oh. What the fuck? Okay. Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you're in position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer. As was Miss Mia. How dare you! I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make you look even more competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah, Butts! Harry Butts! Right, actually, Phoenix Wright. That's my friend, and my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was the murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe. I present you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Ooh. September 8th, 3:37 p.m. Detention Center visitors. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea.
Wright! Mr. Wright!
Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention.
Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you.
Ha, now I'm afraid we've switched places.
What? You mean you...
I explained what had happened to Maya.
I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do?
Well... Help me break out of here. Cheer me on in court. Well, you could cheer for me in court.
Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader?
Huh, yeah, like that.
All right, leave it to me.
Huh?
I'd better go get a uniform and some pom-poms.
Wait.
What? What?
I'm kidding, it was a joke.
No way.
No, really, I was kidding, but thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. My hand is sweaty.
Yeah.
And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway.
But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind.
Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow.
Okay, I'll be there. I'll show him a thing or two.
Times may change, yet with crime it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put... Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up being in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow it's me or him. It'll be him. I'll make sure of it. It'll be him. Yes. Okay. So the trial now. District Court. Yes! Okay. We're about to start trial.
Well, I guess this is it.
Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today.
Phoenix, look!
Oh!
Hey! Hey!
Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I will have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story? ... I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything.
Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this?
Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. That's not a good way about thinking about things. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed.
Phoenix, you know him?
Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, right?
Phoenix?
Well, court will be starting soon.
What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not...
I'll be defending myself. Bad idea! You shouldn't actually do that in court. What? Okay, let's do this. But it's okay. 'Cause I'm smart.
I'm smart.
Okay. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will be hearing the testimony of the witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't The judge asked Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before. It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Raise an objection. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the first trial against Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at this time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. I don't know. Great, he gets to show off, and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Oh my god. Your name? Yes. That is what I said. Okay. Oh dear, Okay. Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Bitch, everyone. Hydrate. Took a drink of water. I will say though, like, everyone uses the term CEO. That's not any more common than... I feel like most people say CEO of a company rather than the president of a company. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be negatory. No, I did not. I feel weird saying that. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Ahem. Why tell you what you know already? Or why you already... whatever. Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Oh ho ho. Jesus Christ. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer.
Let him have it, Phoenix.
Witness's account. Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. Okay, yeah. I was quietly reading. He was quietly reading some papers by the window when I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, the spiky-haired man, attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. I love it when I've just finished with my work and I'm given more. Oh, God. That sounds so terrible. I'm so sorry. Okay. Died from a blunt. Okay. We have this. Okay. It was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly reading. I heard a bedlam inside. Saw him, spiky hair man attacking a woman with long hair. Need to say that there's another you. Called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised. Victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, it's a terrible impaction. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course. Comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked by you. She ran... Right here! I'm a cook here and say that Maya's thing would probably prove him right. I'm using all my knowledge here. Yeah, I fucking... There's... Okay, so this right here is, like, going to... I have something against that, right? We have... The victim dodged an attack... Yep. Ran to the right. He's saying the victim was attacked and ran to the left. Okay. Ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. Okay, the victim ran to the left. Objection! Objection! I'm so cooked, I need to resign. Wait, right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, that is simple. You have misheard her. No? I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, the victim here. The victim ran to the left, as you claim she did. She would have been running directly away from the door. Okay. She would have been running to a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did.
Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one.
True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left? So, So he did witness. Wait a second, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Miss May says right and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to... They're both right. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. Ha, I doubt it. Or rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There's one scenario that would explain the conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Obviously! Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? He was the killer! Duh. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where, right here. This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from his point of view, then it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Order! I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion! Did I cook yesterday predicting he was a killer? Wait, I'm trying to remember what you said. He is the killer. He kind of... I don't think you were here for this, but... This witness, this quote-unquote witness, he... I guess he was... whatever. He is the president of a company, and he has been blackmailing a bunch of people. And one of the things he's like, he essentially has like a hold on like every like facet of like everything to keep him as like a higher power. So he has like a bunch of like people in like the court system wrapped around his finger, essentially. So they have to get a guilty verdict for Phoenix Wright, or else like he's gonna like reveal all the blackmail and shit. Also, that makes sense. Yeah. He is the killer. Phoenix called him out, and then he accused Phoenix of being the killer. The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Ho ho ho. You provide us with much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Okay. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck, you can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct as well as mine. As was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. Then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. She was only hit once. I'm going to check the VOD and see if I predicted that, so I'll take my job back. Yeah, I remember you predicted something. I just can't remember exactly what it was. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. She was hit once. She was hit once. That does seem to make sense. No, it doesn't. You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. You assaulted her left, you hit her. That is what I saw with the left. She ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. And I believe I would have to do this because, yep, Mr. White, victim died from a single blow.
Yes.
Okay, so I predicted that the lawyer person Maya wanted you to find was the killer. Okay, that was actually wrong. The lawyer was being blackmailed by this guy. The gremlin laugh, I can't. Yeah, so the lawyer, he wouldn't defend Maya because he was being blackmailed by this dude. Okay, so I've still lost my job. You were on the right track. He was involved in some way. Okay. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told the court that you were abso-positively perfect? I'm able to refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. Objection, okay. The witness is obviously confused. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite.
Objection!
The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony, the crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this. Now, wait. I've got this. Mr. White? Oh, okay. The two accounts. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow thwap. Thwap indeed. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. Oh boy. This is almost over. Okay. I have to reread this because I was like kind of confused. I looked at the other... What other window? Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. Okay, can you clarify this? Can you clarify this for me? I don't really... You heard that thing fall. What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that, the glass light stand. Doesn't it... Would he be able to see that? I don't... Mr. White. You're saying you saw a glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Okay, witness will revise his testimony. A light stand was... You wouldn't be able to see that. Mr. White, it was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. Yep. Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder. Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity. Mr. White. If you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. I was going to say you couldn't see it. Yeah. Like, I was, like, confused by, like, by that at first, so I needed to clarify. Then I was just like, the light stand? I don't think that you'd be able to see that. God! He shouldn't have testified. As a professional glass light stand maker myself, I believe I'd have been able to recognize it. Mr. White? Mr. White. My name is Walter Harwell White, and this is my confession. You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, I, Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict. Objection! Oh! That's far enough, Phoenix, right? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Okay. Interesting. Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does this have to do, Your Honor? The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Fay's office. Am I correct? He's lying. Unfortunately, I have to get some sleep. I am a bit eepy. I gotta work tonight. I'll catch you later. Have an amazing stream and stay safe out there. I hope you have a good sleep. Yeah, people do that. A lot of that in court. Well, I hope you have a rest of... Wait, what? I hope you have a good sleep. I'll see you next time. And I'll be sure to have a good rest of my stream. Bye. Okay. Oh boy. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw the accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen that stand, the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been in the office well before the murder took place. Okay. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theories revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. I feel like Edgeworth is lying here, bro. I think the prosecution is lying. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Ahem, leave it to me. I feel faint. The wiretapping. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident. This is how you were able to identify. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over it by the sound? Correct, that is right. I see you very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. Good luck, Phoenix. Okay, wait. If I'm not mistaken, the whole thing was glass? Broken beyond all recognition. Okay. I feel like these two. September, the beginning week before the murder, I had entered Fanco law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That's when I saw the glass light stand. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. Okay. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Okay. That's all. Damn it, there's nothing. Press him on. Oh well, maybe it's rattle enough. I can off. Maybe the wiretap? Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. I mean, the wiretap was in her hotel, not the office, despite not paying enough attention. I'm totally... The wiretap... I mean, I guess it could have taken it off. That is something to note, though. You are correct about that. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. When would he... I'm gonna fucking question him on everything? Was it really you that went into the office, or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fanco law offices, which were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to Fanco law offices. That's... So, April, May, new details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Found him. I would say this. Nope. Okay. Of course I get that's right before the objection. I don't think the ad should be very long though. So, I mean, you can't hear me. So, time for you guys come to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright? Are you giving up? No, 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 no. Yay! I mean, oh, also, if the ads are too much, just tell me. I think I have them set on, like, the default. So, I can, if they're too much, I can, like, lower them. I just don't want to, like, put them too high. I don't want to make them too frequently. Phoenix! Phoenix, over here! I think I do. Yep. Okay. Mia! They're fine, I just got bullied by the timing. Nothing actually happened from that objection. I thought there was something there, but yeah, nothing happened. Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Hey, Phoenix! Gak! That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. You're... Maya? Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in trial, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I am also Mia. Skyrim reference? I have something to admit. I have never played any of the Elder Scrolls games. I only know the little bits I know about Skyrim are because my partner talks about it very frequently, so I have no clue what the Skyrim reference would have been. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But... We don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won, huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Ooh, okay. I'm offended and my day is ruined. I'm unfollowing and taking back the sub I never gave you. I'm just not into that type of game. Also, I'm about to expose my partner now, but I can't play his Skyrim because he has a bunch of NSFW mods installed. No one tell him I said that on stream. Bruh. It's okay, I honestly don't care. But, it would be very... I don't think I'd get much out of the game with those types of mods installed. You have that receipt in your court record, right? Oh yeah, the one you wrote Maya on? Oh. So, what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item, glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th? That's right, Phoenix. I bought that light stand the day before I was killed. I use more than 3 emotes, trust me. The ultimate challenge, challenge run, try to avoid all NSFW stuff. So I totally knew that. Whoa. Now what did Mr. White say in his testimony? What did he say? I don't remember. The week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to... Okay. We got this. 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 I'm dizzy now. The court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant rather... Are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But Mr. Edgeworth has noted the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on the matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Okay. The wiretapping begins. And then... Objection! Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? Wahaha! You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of the receipt? Well, a glass light stand. The date of the purchase? Why, it's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fate & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. What? Well, Mr. White? Can't get out of this one, can you? No. It's impossible. Whatever that means. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of... Objection! Also commonly see people do that in court as well. Oh my god. Jesus. God damn, there must be a lot of, like, fucking terrible stuff that goes on in court, my god. Not so fast, Phoenix, right? Eh? What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There's a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there's no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. But isn't it just, like, beyond reasonable doubt? Like, there's no proof that he is guilty, and there's a lot more proof that Mr. White is guilty.
Hello. Hello, hello.
I mean, I would slam my head on a desk if I was being charged for murder and I was losing. Yeah, fair. Especially if you, like, are the killer, because it's like, oh, you're not getting away with your shit. I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Object. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. The fuck? The fuck do you mean? What? I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial, Mr. Phoenix Wright, will be postponed until tomorrow. What do you mean? Stalling, SMH. There's already concrete. Edgeworth, you're killing me. You're killing me. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course, thank you for your time. Gah. The witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix. Read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? Memo received from Mia. A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. I mean, it's kind of a valid tactic if you're forging evidence. Stalling? Yeah. If you're just, like, making up shit on the spot, stalling so you can make up more shit on the spot, kinda is the only thing you can do, because you're lying. You bet I am. My life is writing on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please! Stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the finger. Case closed, Your... Oh my god. Well, classic blackmailing now. He deserves it. He was literally blackmailing other people. I knew he just got here, but he was blackmailing people. That was confirmed. Yeah, I mean, if you keep stalling, then there's always new evidence to bring to counter their testimony. Yeah. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? You've done it again! That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that if only you knew how... I guess you could say that if only you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense, rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. That hurt my voice. I need water. That is all. This court is adjourned. Look at me go. Okay, but like, blackmail is still a criminal offense even in court situation. That can land Mia in jail. Well, I feel like the court system in this game, in and of itself, is kind of not accurate to real life at all, so... Also, if, like, literally everyone else is being blackmailed, including, like, police officers and everything, I feel like they're not going to do anything. It's totally accurate, no idea what you mean. Yeah, there's definitely nothing unrealistic about this game whatsoever. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations, you're lucky I was born a fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. ... Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live. Well, also a judge who sides with the lawyer. They didn't think this through on a legal basis, Lamau. Yeah, I mean, the people who made this game have stated it's not based on any particular legal system, but like a mix of the American and Japanese legal system. But it's still not terribly accurate to either of those. It's like, to my understanding, it is just like very vaguely kind of like how the legal system works if you squint at it really hard. Bro, I studied both of those and I feel real offended right now, JK. Like that. Yeah, I'm not familiar with how US folk handle cases. From what I understand, it's not terribly similar to this. I mean, yeah, I'm not a lawyer or anything, but I remember I watched a Legal Eagle video on it, and he said this was nothing like the real court. I'm sure there's a couple things here and there that are, like, accurate, but from what I understand, it's not very accurate whatsoever. My time here is running out. Huh? My powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. We'll meet again. Don't know where. Don't know when. Chief.
Hee hee. I'm not chief anymore.
Phoenix? Can you come to the office tomorrow, say 9 o'clock? Oh no. I mean, the defendant and prosecutor act the same as in court sometimes. I feel like that part, like, kind of does make sense, like, they act kind of similar how you would in court, but I feel like there's also a decent bit of this that just, like, is, like, I've heard that, like, the judge doesn't, like, fucking, like, interject and shit all the time. I mean, obviously, there's, like, the, like, objection overruled and stuff. That does happen, but, like, the fucking inputting opinions, from what I understand, that's not really a thing. Also, I feel like in this... Yeah, they barely do that ever. They barely do that, if ever. Yeah, I mean, obviously a lot of this stuff is, like, played up for dramatic effect, so it's fun to play the game. But, like, that, in and of itself, I feel like kind of just, like, makes it, like, a lot, like, less accurate. But, hey, I mean, as long as it's fun and you can, like, kind of tell what it's supposed to be, I don't really think there's much of an issue. The office. I'll see you later. Chief Mia. If this game was an actual court case, it would be so much more boring. IRL, you also don't just start over when you don't defend a case. Well, yeah, that is true. Yeah. I mean, I feel like if in real life you were fucking everyone was, like, constantly screaming, "Objection! Hold it!" In a court, it's like, that would be so chaotic. I feel like one of the most, like, one of the trials that I have seen that is, like, maybe somewhat close to this game in any way would be that fucking Amber Heard trial where she just, like, says the most random shit. That's, like, the closest thing I could think of to this game. Honestly, I just say, actually, Your Honor, you weren't there, so what do you... No. And I always win. Objection, Your Honor. You wasn't there. You did not see it happen, therefore you cannot prove it. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came, Mia. I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? Wow, you should see your face.
What are you talking about? It's me, Maya.
Maya?
What? Did I look like my sister?
Look like you were her.
I might not be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you?
Maya, why are you here?
Because of this. See, Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me.
Take care of, huh?
She means the office, this office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business.
Let's forget this case, it's lunchtime and I don't want to deal with this, some judge. I just realized that no one in the courtroom questioned how the child became a grown woman. I think it was just Phoenix that saw her. That's what I think happened. So they weren't questioning it because they just, like, saw Maya as Maya. Is what I believe was happening.
You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick? You know what this means? We're partners.
Oh my god, she's so cute. Your Honor, my tummy is rumbling. Let's do this another time. Ping? You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Pong? Wright & Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Look at that side profile. I don't know why that's making me laugh so hard. It looks so goofy. Oh my god. Thank you for the follow. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching, waiting. Let me focus on work for a bit because you're distracting me with the laughing. I'll be back. Yeah, do your work, do your work.
Right, okay, Nick, let's do this.
I read that wrong. Huh? Do what?
Burgers, dummy,
Burgers! True. Let's do burgers. Chat, let's do burgers.
There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's wasting.
Time's a wasting. Okay, wait up. Them's eating burgers together. brand new episode has been added. I think I vaguely remember something about this. Oh, that voice you gave her cute. Well, she's a cutie. I know my sister, she's like my sister's favorite character. Which, so fair. She's so cute. Did you see her? She got a cute little baby face. Aww. Oh, I should be reading this. Oh wait. Oh, it's like an anime. See you in hell, evil. I didn't read that. Whoa! Grah. The warrior's swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode of The Dark Messenger Returns! And everyone died. And everyone died. The end. October 14th, 5:31 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices.
That rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrate.
I have to do a voice of a character doing a voice. What the fuck? Whoa, stop waving that broom around.
Oh, Nick. I didn't know you were here.
Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching?
What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people.
Young? Like, how young?
10 years old.
Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited?
Hey, I'm only 17. She's 17.
Wait, she's 17 and she lives alone? I don't know what's happening in chat. Oh.
That's 17. See, I'm a teen. Not like you, Nick.
Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24. He is like 4 years older than me. Almost. I'm almost 20. My hair's bugging me. I'm fucking fix my hair.
Then watch it with me. He's really cool and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was number 1.
Oh, almost. Congrats then. It's like it's the 28th, so like nearly 2 months. My birthday's on January 31st, so almost 20. I really worry about kids these days.
Gramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office.
I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time. But no one paid any attention to Wright & Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? Lol, almost.
It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner.
October 16th, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's bedroom.
Bring, bring.
Beep. Hello, this is Phoenix.
Nick!
Maya, what? It's still early.
It's the Steel Samurai! The Steel Samurai got arrested!
Huh? You mean that guy on that show?
Yes! They're saying the Steel Samurai killed a villain!
Isn't that what he's supposed to do?
Yeah, on TV!
Yeah, on TV.
No, I mean he actually did it! In real life! He skewered a villain with his samurai spear!
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Just come to the office quick, please, Nick!
Hey, friend, can you commit this crime so I have work? That is... October 16th, 9:22 a.m. Wright & Co. law offices. Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers played the lead role in a popular kids show, The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon, and they are investigating further. This has to be a joke.
No, it's a nightmare! The Steel Samurai's over! The world is over! Yes, Wright & Co. law offices. What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai!
What?
Yes, of course, we'll be right there. Let's go, Nick.
Go where?
They have the Steel Samurai down in detention.
So what?
So I've decided this will be our first case.
Well, what should we do?
What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet Steel Samurai.
Does she want to investigate this case or do some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing. Any ideas?
We don't have enough information to make a case yet.
Just admit it. Wait. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened?
No, we just don't have enough information.
October 16th, Detention Center, Visitors Room. What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh.
Is that guy really him?
What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client, that's him.
Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder. At least once, maybe twice.
Bro. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you saying?
Yes?
Something wrong?
No.
This is getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you?
Disappointed? Oh no.
No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams.
Oh.
I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of Steel Samurai now. Sniff. What? Why? What? I don't... What does ping mean? Like, if there's something, like, wrong with my stream or something, that doesn't help.
Nick.
What?
He's a good guy. I mean, he's good.
Yeah.
He didn't do it.
Talk. It's the sound the game... Oh! Okay. Okay, I get what you mean now. Steel Samurai. Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. It seems it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 o'clock that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 o'clock in the afternoon. When 5 o'clock came around, staff gathered at the studio. The evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. Oh, they took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. Steel Samurai. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is.
Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world.
Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate, although I guess he did defeat him this time. Sniff. What was that noise? Okay, whatever. I see. Neo Old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? Powers Alibi. Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9 o'clock. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5 o'clock, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was 5 o'clock. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. What will the kids think? Sniff. I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map.
Wow, Nick, let's go!
I'm willing to bet $10 she asks for autographs. This is the only time Steel Samurai really won. Well, I have a feeling the Steel Samurai was set up. This guy does not seem like he is a killer. October 16th, Global Studios main gate. Damn, this music slaps.
Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome! Aren't you excited?
Hey, you there! You want in? You gotta get through me!
Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers.
Oh yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure the gawkers like you stay out.
Gawkers?
Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Youth today. I can read none of this. Stop it. Stop. I can read nothing. She just fucking went off calling them shit. Oh my god. Well, that's not nice. I couldn't even keep up with it.
Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no.
I don't know. It's possible. Oh my god, my voice. My throat.
Hey! Listen when you're being spoken to, use today.
Oh my god. Fuck my voice. Okay. The studios. So, what do you do here at the studios? I have to drop her voice. I can't keep doing it. Hydrate. I will. Okay. At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days...
No, you were a star?
Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie.
Wow.
This place has really gone downhill, you know? Okay, I think I have to drop all the voices. That's all the water in my water bottle gone. I might need to, like, make myself tea or something. But 10 years ago, 10 years ago now, that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too. He was. Hammer? The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now, not exactly the best material to work with. Will Powers. Can you tell me more about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. Oof. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Old Bag seems like a fitting name for her. Yeah. Powers, of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything, that's my job. Mr. Hammer? What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard about that? But there was an incident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Interesting. Okay. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 o'clock in the afternoon to 5 o'clock when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. Okay. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's a killer, you can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously. Okay, can't do anything until I get that. Hello, how was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Sniff. Talk. The security lady. About the security guard at the main gate of the studio. Oh, the security lady? She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the big wigs at the studio, but But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let you forget it. Grr, she's got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Oh, yeah. Of course. Powers request added to the record. I just hope this will get me past the security lady. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No. I'd never do that. Earlier, you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. The security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get. I know, I'm sorry. But I swear to you, on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me? What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. Present Mr. Powers. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request for Mr. Powers. Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. Powers' request given to the security lady. To think he would entrust his fate to you, such unreliable experience. Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here toward the studios. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one is allowed inside, pal. Were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick. Huh? There were maps on the security guard station. Hey, not bad. Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! Thief. She's a thief. Guide map of Global Studios added to court record. Back. Move. Outside Studio 1. October 16th. Studio 1 entrance. Hey. Aren't you that murderer from the other day? Ah! It's that confused detective. Hey, pal. You know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So? Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Oh. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Aww. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on this case too, pal. Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. I'd say he's a character, alright. Talk. The investigation. So how's your investigation going, detective? Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, Maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Right, so, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Let's see. 10:15 at 2:30. Cause pierced through the chest by a spear. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 o'clock and 2:30. That person was none other than Will Powers. No one else. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady? What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some free coffee. Remember what Powers said, she's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? What kind of evidence? Well, that photo. The photo of the steel samurai heading toward the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See the camera up on that gate? The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, the camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no. Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. Funny, for some reason, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Or you don't look so happy. Whatever. Oh. We'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. Ha ha ha. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. I've got a free pass to this place. Now's our chance to check things out. Hands are so sweaty. Move. No. So what, we're like right here, I think? Or like something around here. Detective, any ideas about this? Look at Uncle. Oh yeah. Oops, I just hit the camera. Hey, there's a camera here. That's a security camera. It takes photos of people in the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went there. There's a number plate on the camera. ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. Okay. I'm a little bushed. Maybe take a short rest here. Hey, good idea, pal. Detective, aren't you on the case? Well, yeah, but hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too. studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. What kind of monkey has a nose like that? It's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted. Oh, the wind is probably strong yesterday and the head broke off. It took that tree down with it too. Entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out. Okay. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key to get in. It makes sense that they would want to keep non-employees out. Studio main gate, I suppose. Nick, look. The security lady is in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Oh my god. She clearly has teeth, though. Well, are you satisfied? Are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? Irk. She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Photographic proof. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate where oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. No matter where go here, you pass by my station first. Security guard too. Oh, if he's not the one who did it, then who is? Maybe it was you. Good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking. The victim. Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor? Oh, he was a big star in the studio. Was past tense? Oh yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day, making Starlight play the evil magistrate. It's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard. Who could blame him? About the security camera. Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through that gate. Then it snaps a photo. So motion activated. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over there at the security guard station. I check them every day before going home. I do. Interesting. The main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday. with onlookers pressing up against the gate. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Hey, no touching. Oh, there's this. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left, actual film studios. Looks like nothing. Yeah. Nothing else. Is there anything? I don't think there's anything. Maybe go back and talk to him? Apparently they have powers in questioning. Right. Okay. Look, pal, that camera takes a picture automatically whenever someone walks by. I took a picture of Will Powers. I have to ask him about the photograph. Oh, well, let's try again later. Okay. From here, we'll go here. There's nothing I can find there, so... Oh, we can go in the employee area. October 16th, Global Studios employee area. Nick! This is where they do all of the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look, there's Power's dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. See, there's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers, it must be... The door to the dressing room, it's not locked. Hey Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find us a souvenir. What do you mean find? You never know, there might be something like the samurai spear. We don't need a spear. That's the murder weapon, for crying out loud. Dressing room. Power's dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping, or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right? And there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake. Looks like someone was sleeping here, which does help his case a little bit. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. It's locked. It looks like he doesn't open his windows much. I guess it's kind of dusty outside. Here's some regular suits. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes. I'd say you're already wearing one yourself. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs does this girl have? It's a bag. This must be Power's bag. Hey, don't open that. Look, an employee Card key. That must be Powers'. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it. You mean borrow. Okay. Move. Employee area. Move. Studio gate. Move. Site Studio 1. Can I move? Okay. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opened! Alright, we're in. See you. I'll go to sleep now. Have a good stream.
Bye, I'll see you next time.
That's not what I meant to do. She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. Move inside Studio 1.
Bye-bye.
October 16th, Studio 1. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you shivers, Nick? That white tape? It's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Oh my god. It's mostly this that's catching my eye. They outlined where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. Guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few blood stains, but I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Hey look, that's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone, a real life megaphone. Ready? Nick, action! This girl is more troubled than I thought. What's this? It's, that's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming. Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment? Well, lighting is fine, but I'd want to be the director, or maybe the Steel Samurai. I think she's being serious. It's film equipment. Wow, look at the camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Sorry, my partner's kind of, you know. You know, no, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit. But, do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. The day of the crime. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studios isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Okay. So she saw him go in there. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No. I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private. What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind? No. I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting confirmation of Power's alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue. A lead. Well, I don't know about that. But that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that. No thanks, that helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. Ask about this first. So you sense that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. Okay. What, you're still here? Really, you look as though you've seen a ghost. Assistants claim. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the established time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks that's someone from outside here. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Alright, you better tell me and tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1. She's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins. Okay. She's running her mouth. Well, okay. This is our chance to do what we can without... True. The computer that runs the security cameras, Nick. Maybe we can see that old photo of Powers with this computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Yes. Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick. Looks like I just have to enter a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1 p.m. Yeah. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. This one, I think it was. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. See what we got. Was the suit. Okay, so no. It's a suit. Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo evidence. Something's printed on the back. Huh? October 15th, 2 o'clock p.m. Photo number 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day. Nope, that's the only one in the computer. Could it have been deleted? That is the question. Hey, Nick. Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. We'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway. Let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. So, are we done for today? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really was that security lady. To be continued. Yes. Okay, and I think with that, I think that is probably a good place to end stream for now. I think the next time I go live will be Tuesday somewhere around 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then we will continue playing Ace Attorney. Okay, had a very fun stream. I hope anyone here has a great rest of their night or day, depending on where you live. I will hopefully see you next time. Bye!